Good morning. Today we're going to go through a 20-minute strong flow that will get your body nice and warmed up and stretched out and keeping you nice and strong when you don't have a lot of time. So we're going to start with the hammock behind us, and we're going to just place it underneath the shoulder blades. Take a step back from the center of your rig, and then we're just going to lean into the hammock. With feet about hip distance apart, we're going to inhale the arms all the way up, pressing the hips forward, keeping the body in one straight line, stretching the arms, reaching back. And then taking a bend over to the right on the exhale. We're going to press the hips to the left, really reach the arms to that right side. Feel that whole left side of the body stretching, and then actively crunching in the obliques on the right. We'll inhale back to center, keeping the core nice and strong, and exhale to the left. Hips are going to press to the right. You're reaching those arms as far as you can. Arms are by the ears. Neck is in line with the spine, but let the left ear drop towards the left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Grow longer and taller and exhale. Hands back to the right side. Really feel that crunch in the right side oblique and the stretch in the left side body. Inhale one more time to center. And exhale one more time to the left. Coming back to the center, we're just going to drop the arms to the sides. We're going to drop the hips, and we're going to swing it forward. As you're coming forward to that plank, the hips are pressing down. Both hip points are square to the ground. You're rising up onto the toes, keeping the core engaged, really reaching those arms. Keeping your feet on the ball of the feet, really lengthening and reaching and holding. So that core's got to be nice and strong here. Awesome. Go ahead and bring those hips back. Keeping those arms reaching forward. We're going to take a step backwards. Keeping the arms reaching forward, we're going to come to our warrior three. So we're lifting that right leg. We're flexing that right foot. We're pressing the heel towards the back of the room. Arms are by the ears. Neck is in line with the spine. Belly is pulled in. Both hip points are pointing down towards the ground. Keep that core engaged, nice and strong. Now bring that knee into the chest or knee into the nose as you reach the hands down, round the spine, and then take a big step forward, heel to toe, reaching the arms up. So your feet should be on train tracks here, reaching and lifting, pressing the hips forward, and then take the hands to the hammock. We're going to press against the hammock as we slightly bend that left knee, keeping the head in line, the neck in line with the spine. We're not dropping the head back. We're nice and strong here. Tuck the pelvis. And then grab that hammock. Go ahead and step it back. Bring the hammock to the shoulders, pressing down with the shoulders. Arms are going to come out. Belly is pulled in. We're lifting that left leg. Nice and strong. Hip points pointing down to the ground. Core is engaged. Heel is pressing to the back of the room. And bring those arms forward. Bring that knee into the chest and round the spine. Now stepping that left foot forward. Slightly bend that right knee. Reach those arms up. Press against the hammock. And then just let the head drop back slightly, keeping the neck in line with the spine, tucking the pelvis, rising up to the ball of that right foot, and see if you can sink a little deeper. Good, pulling down on the hammock. We're going to step back, coming right back into that back lean. We're going to take the toes out, heels together, and just rock a little side to side. Just stretching out the Achilles tendon. Now coming to the front of our mat, we're going to turn our toes forward. We're going to pull forward, and we're just going to come onto all fours. Wrists are going to be stacked over the shoulders, knees stacked right underneath the hips. And we're going to lift that right leg and hook that right foot inside. Keep that foot flexed, bending that knee. We're going to inhale for a cat, really lifting the chest, lifting the head, Exhale to the cow. The cow. This is the cat. Really pressing the back up towards the ceiling, really rounding, engaging the core. Inhale, back up to your cow. Lifting the chest, pushing off the floor. Exhale to cat. Coming to a flat back. So my back is not arched. My back is nice and flat. My right hand is going to stay planted underneath the shoulder. And I'm going to extend my left arm and extend my right leg. Reaching, lengthening. Keeping the belly in. Stay nice and strong. Now we're going to bring that left elbow towards that right hip. Just bending that elbow really round. Use that core. And inhale, reach. And exhale. Inhale, reach. And exhale. Inhale, reach. 2 more. Now extend that left arm and reach it back, keeping that right foot bent. See if you can bring the palm to the hammock. If not, just reach towards your hammock. From here, we're really opening up that left side of the body. As we're pulling on the hammock, we're twisting the shoulders towards the left. So you can stay here if you want more of an arch in the back. You can extend that right leg. But if that's causing discomfort for you, just keep that knee bent. 1 more breath here. Go ahead and return that left hand to the mat. We're going to kick that left foot back onto the ball of the foot. So a strong plank here, no rounding of the spine. We're going to press back, coming to our 3-legged dog. We're rolling up by coming onto the ball of that left foot and rounding the spine to bring the shoulders right over the wrists and no further. And press it back. And roll forward. And press it back. Rolling forward to stack those shoulders right over the wrist. Keep the belly in. Keep the right leg straight. Right ankle pressing into that hammock. We're going to lift that left leg. Holding our plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that right knee down and press it back. Take a little breath here. A little break. And then pulling back up, shoulders over the wrists. We're going to bend that left knee, keep that left foot flexed. Inhale to your cow. And exhale to cat, really pressing the back up to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And then coming to that flat back, left knee is still bent. Right arm's going to extend and reach forward. And then that left leg is going to extend. Hold it here nice and strong. Now we're bringing that right elbow to the left hip. Rounding, really work those abs. And reach. One more. Reach. And then take that right arm back. Keep that left knee bent and grab the hammock if you can, or just bring your hand towards the hammock. Palm faces towards that right side. Pulling on the hammock, we open up the chest and shoulders. Or if we want to go deeper, we can straighten that left leg. But remember, if that bothers your back, keep that knee bent. And go ahead and bend that left knee. Bring that right hand to the mat. Take it back to a child's pose. And pulling those shoulders back over the wrists, stacking them, shoulders right over those wrists. We're going to kick that right leg back, coming onto the ball of the right foot, nice strong plank. Remember, no arch in the back, no saggy belly. Pull it in. Press back to your down dog, pressing your body weight away from the hands, pressing your right heel down towards the ground, even if it doesn't touch, that doesn't matter. Even weight in the hands. And we're rolling up forward, not past the shoulders, and back. Last one, hold it here. Go ahead and round that spine, pull the weight forward, bend that right knee, and place that right foot on the mat. Bending that left knee, we're gonna look forward, and we're gonna bring our hands to our thigh as we help ourselves all the way up. We're gonna reach those arms forward and back so that your palms are facing the ceiling. Your thumbs are gonna grab that hammock, and you're gonna take a little hop back, making sure you're centered underneath your rig, and then we're gonna shift the weight back. Left foot is flexed, right knee can be bent or straight, just depending on what feels best for your body. Awesome. Now we're going to look down at our right foot. We're going to make sure that our right knee is not past our toes. It's either just above the heel or the center of the foot. We're keeping our hips square to the front. We're keeping our left foot flexed, and we're going to release the hands. So if you need to come up higher, you can. We're going to take little one-legged squats here. Lifting the arms and lowering as that left knee comes forward. Make sure that left knee is in line with your hip. Okay, we're holding here. Option, you can just continue what we were just doing, or as you come up, you can rise onto the ball of that right foot for more of a calf raise, and then drop the arms down. Inhale, grow taller onto the ball of that foot, and step back. Last 5. Reach and lengthen. And last one, nice and tall. Grab that hammock, thumbs on the inside. Press that left ankle down. Pull with the arms. Use your upper body strength. Press with the foot to switch feet. Right foot's coming in, left foot's coming out. If that doesn't work for you, you can always just place that left foot inside the hammock without pulling yourself up. Sending the body back, weight back for that stretch. And then pulling the weight forward slightly, bending that left knee, looking down at that left foot, make sure that knee is not past your toes. Keep the right foot flexed, keep the hips squared off in front of you, and then release the hands when you're ready. And we're taking it up and back. So we're pushing through that left heel as we come up. Here's where we have that opportunity for that calf raise, lifting up onto the ball of that left foot and sending it back. Last 5. Last 1. Lift those arms up, release that right foot, shake it out. And let's lift that hammock in front. Coming into a hip hang or front belt. We're going to slide our hands wider than our hips, just wide enough so our hands don't get stuck. We're going to press down with the hands as we roll up to the balls of our feet, and we're going to start to walk it forward. So it's a hinge at the hip. We're hinging at the hip to come forward as we walk forward, coming as far forward as we can onto the balls of the feet, as if a string is pulling you from your sternum forward. Reach those arms all the way forward, and then take them out to the side and back. Thumbs on the inside. We're just going to drop the heels, coming into a number 7. Pressing the hips back. That hammock is still in the hip crease. Now keep shifting your weight forward. We're going to release the hands. We're going to lift the toes. We're going to place the palms of the hands underneath the feet so that your toes are coming into the hip crease on both sides. And then you're going to press the feet, press the toes into the wrists as you lift the chest. This is going to give you a really great stretch in the back of the legs. One more breath here. Relax the head, relax the neck, release the hands from the feet, placing them on the mat. We're going to walk backwards. And then we're going to shift our weight to our heels, pushing the floor away for our supported down dog. Just let the head and neck relax, shake it out. And then keep pushing your weight away from the hands as you straddle the legs. Body's long. We're going to start to walk the hands back. Just walk back as far as you feel comfortable going. Make your arms do the work. Keep those legs out wide. Now looking between the hands, we're going to walk forward, trying to keep those arms straight as you can. Coming back to the center. We're going to take our feet, pressing the soles of our feet into the hammock from the back side. Make sure you're really making contact with the hammock with your feet, and you're just going to start to press, alternating with the feet, pressing. You should start to really feel the glutes and those hamstrings start to fire as you're pressing. So feel free to stay just where you are. If you are confident and sure that those feet are pressing against the hammock, keeping them pressing against the hammock, just slightly lift the chest, keeping the neck in line with your spine. We're going to bring the palms of the hands together, the forearms together, and the elbows together. Bringing your thumbs to your third eye, pressing those arms together, keeping them off the floor, just finding balance here. Placing those hands back down on the ground. We're going to take the feet off of the hammock and we're just going to let those legs come straight up from the hips, and the shoulders should be right over the wrists. We're going to bring our hands onto our fingertips, so just check that the shoulders are right over the wrists. Core is nice and strong, belly is in, toes are pointed, reaching towards the back of the room. And we're just going to start to scissor the legs. Awesome. Now we're going to bring those heels together. Flex the feet, toes are apart. We're going to straddle the legs out wide and then point the toes and pull the legs back to the midline. Flex, press away, point, pull it in. Your legs should be burning here. Your glutes should be burning here. Pull. Create that invisible resistance. 3 more. Last one. Really pull it in and then drop those feet. Drop the chest. Relax the arms, relax the head. Pull those knees tight into the body. Wrap those hands around the shins and hug it in nice and close. Now releasing those hands and feet back down to the mat. We're going to walk it forward all the way to the top of our mat. And then just drop the heels here. Let the knees soften and roll up, rounding the spine. Let your head come up last, nice and slow. Very good. Draw those shoulders back, do a couple of shoulder rolls. And then we're going to step it back. We're grabbing that hammock, bringing the arms around the outside of the hammock in. So your arms come around the front, and then we bring them up to the ceiling and around the back. And with the thumbs on the inside, we're going to slide the hands down. And this is going to give you a very safe grip to keep your arms in line with your shoulders. So reaching those arms forward. Sorry about that. Out, in, up, and down. Reaching those arms forward. We're coming to a right angle, so hips are stacked over the knees and ankles, and we're just reaching forward. Think of someone pulling the hands forward and pulling you from a string at that tailbone backwards. Pulling that belly in nice and tight. We're going to bend those knees, and we're going to turn our palms down to the ground, and we're going to pull back. So elbows are going to be out wide. We're pulling back, like shaving the back of the head, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then extending the arms. Pull it back. If this is bothering the shoulders, try bringing the hands a little bit wider if you need to, or if it's bothering you and you've made that modification, just hang out here. 3 more. Last one. Bring those hands forward, straighten those legs, slide those hands closer together, keep the feet together, keep the body long, keep the belly in, and we're just going to take it side to side, stretching those obliques. As you come to the right side, maybe bending that right elbow and taking it to the left, bending that left elbow, or keeping the arms straight, just going side to side. And making our way back to center. We're going to come down onto the knees. We're going to tuck the toes underneath, and then we're going to sit back towards our heels. We're going to pull that hammock in toward our chest, pulling down on the hammock. We're going to lift the hips and keep that neck in line with your spine. Don't drop the head back. Take it all the way forward. Come to a flat back, dropping the booty to the heels, rolling back, pulling the core in, and taking it up. Last one. Rolling back, pulling in, taking it up. And then we're going to take those feet, tops of the feet down, just tap them out. And coming all the way forward, dropping the bum to the heels. You're going to take one hand down and the other hand down and just come to a child's pose, rounding the body, third eye to the mat, taking the hands behind, just letting the shoulders drop down. Just feel that connection to the earth. Let your body relax. Let your breath come back to a normal pace. Be proud of yourself for showing up today and doing this quick little workout. Every little bit counts. Stay here as long as you need to. Only coming up when you're ready. And then walking the hands back as we round the spine one last time. And as we meet together at the front of our mats, we'll take a big inhale up together, bringing those palms together, and then bringing those hands to the heart. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe to my channel. We will be releasing more videos each week. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.